we move to chapter 5. Within this create graphic user interface with Python book. This chapter is the worst GUI, so worst graphic user interface. So why we putting this as our separate chapter is because you now learn from first 4 chapter about basic the app and also numbers of the widgets that putting together and make that as some GUI apps. But before we making our GUI the development skills into some real the program, like next chapter is we will talk about our game tic-tac-toe, and also we will have some more the purpose-based programming. With better to have some initial idea is on what are the good GUI, what are the GUI not so good. We call this worst GUI. Is very emphasized on this to you. But I would like to mention here, also mentioned earlier already, is programming is not only a scientific job, it's also kind of our art. So for the same purpose, different programmer can develop by different language for sure, but they're developed by different artist level. So that is the efficiency, effectiveness, and also whether your code is being looked as a beautiful code or pretty code. That will also as one of your self presentation to other programmers. So we need to know when we learn the GUI, what are the bad GUI, I should say. So sometimes you develop a GUI, but it's not readable, not usable, so that will be bad the experience. So most of the time is end user experience is the most important consideration factor for your code before you go to the market. So within this chapter, we have some sub practice and demo to you. So first is how this readability level looks like, and secondly is how you define our correct or proper widget compared to the different one. Maybe they can do the similar the functions or features, but which one is the actual the good widget you should choose, which may be the wrong widget that provide unexpected result. And also is when and how you use this pop-up. So these are the 3 pick up those topics, but to measure a good GUI, not so good GUI, or really worst GUI, there's many other factors. We may talk about that during the later real programming demo. Actually, it's this is Python programming language. Is every language we should consider this as our behavior or the artist-related questions. So I can introduce this is if you got chance to look at my another course using this RHC. Although this another course are used speaking in Mandarin, I hope it's you can get those scripts that you can listen. So and within this is I have 64 series of this video. One of the video is on the number 11 is talking about good code and bad code. So this is our very famous book, although this are Chinese edition, and you have our also our English original edition means good code, bad code. So that is our dedicated material that you can refer to. I also recommend is when you have time is plan to read this book. That tell you more than these chapters teach you about evaluating what are the good and bad. So we are focusing on GUI, but actually GUI in the backend are also code. So try to get some good reference. Then whenever you make your code, you should try to find out the good practice. Not always the best practice, but good practice should be always the recommended to use. So let me create this chapter 5, and I'm starting to this readability part. So the right choice for GUI color font are important, because if you choose the not proper color combination, font combination, your GUI may not be easily read by the end user, by your stakeholder. So it's important to ensure the contrast between background and text color are easily readable. So what you should do is use two very shouldn't do is to use two very similar colors. So let me create our sample for you. So let's see. So worst GUI 01. So let's put this, and from GUI 0 we import add and just our text. And finally, we should have this display. That is the end, but we should create our instance. App is our instance of the app. So let's give the title. It is all gone wrong. So now we can have this window. So here is the title. Let's make our text. So title means text. App is our app. Text is some hard to read text. So before we make that polish, it's just it's easy to read because the gray background and the black the font. But let's make that not readable. So we can have this way to. So we have first we load text, and then we give the color. So size is bigger. So I think its size should not have these double quotes. Let's see. So let's make this run. Oh, is with these quotes and not quotes, result is the same. Oh, okay. So that means they can also able to treat size as a string. So, but I prefer you use that as an integer because that's a number. And now we got this font. Comic Sans, and the color is green. So before we change background, this color is still okay to read. Now let's change here. So app, we got the background is dark green. So if you also use green, you have nothing to read. But dark green already make this GUI. You can see is you need to read carefully. Then here is the green over green. So that is important. Is the text on the GUI also stay around long enough to be read. So that is the next topic. First is if you put these two color, front color, foreground color and background color are too similar, then you will make user is very difficult to read. And then let's create a second. So this flash effect. So let me still have this, and also title. Well, we have this green, and then this dark green, and we make it our app repeat. 1000 millisecond. That means 1 second. Flash text. So we should have the definition of this def of the flash text without any arguments. If title visible, we will put this title their head. Dot head means I want them invisible. Else title dot show. So let's see here. Every second is just make a flashing. So now you make your GUI even worse. First is so close on the two colors, and then this color font is also flashing. So that make this very wrong, the selection of your GUI. So now you can compare with this. Now let's move to the second part, the wrong widget. Using an appropriate widget can be the difference between a great GUI and one is a completely unusable GUI. So which widget would you use to enter date? So consider on this choice, you use a text box to enter or use multiple combos. A text box would be flexible but would require validation, formatting. Combo for year, month, day wouldn't require validation, but is quite slow. So using a slider like this as the worst 3, so it's also one kind of the way that we can show you are not good, this kind of UI. So let me put this worst 3 GUI, and then from GUI 0 import app, and we import a combo, and from string. So this is not in the GUI 0, it's in string library. So import ask letters. Yeah, so that is the ask letter. So what we will do is we will use this ask letter to see. So if print, so let's see ask letter, we can use that to define this letter. But before that is let's just create this left part, figure 1. So how this figure 1 means is let's make an app, set the date with the slider. Let's try this app display. So first let's run. So we have this empty window, then the date equal to text app. So if we put that text, we didn't put text. So this 3, we put this text, we have the empty one, and the date slider. So here we have our slider. So equal to slider app. So we should have that is coming from 0 to this 999 million. So that is the range. So star is 0 and is 99. So command, we give a command is update date. So once we show those slider, then we will have this date update. So then this we need to define update date. So this one. So but here we should have empty. Then what is the date? The date is this text dot value will be the C time is a computer time with this date slider dot value. So now C time, so we should also load that. It's not this one, so from time import C time. So that string one will use in the next one. So you can see here. So when we scroll, so we have starting from the December 31st, 1969. And if we have a 1, so it's starting from this 9 p.m. 7 p.m. Because I'm in Canada, so this have our some hours, 5 hours difference to the Greenwich the standard time. But for the maximum will be the 2000. So even these are big, quite big. Is not so big. So let's make that even bigger, 10 times bigger. So let's see. Then it's coming to 2995 a year. So that is the slider. But using this to input our date is not quite convenient. So if you want our date picker like this, this is quite not good UI, we should see. Then let's use the combo to make the UI. So that is our not date is our name. So we have our worst 4 py to have a check. So from GUI, nice GUI 0 import. We should import app and import combo. And what else we need? No. So from string import ask letters. Then app is app. So we should have enter your name. I hope it's now you starting to familiar with those wordings. So now you have this basic app. And what we will do is we will have our letter. A letter means we will read from the ask letters. So a letter equal to combo. So we will have one combo. So app options equal to our space plus ask letter align is left. So let's run this. You can see here. So the ask letter is all of them is from here is the space and from small a to z, capital A to z. So that is the letter. So if you choose one, it will be showing here. So that is this A letter. And then this we can have multiple combo. So we have a B letter, C letter. So just putting that here, then you can have 3 combo. So which one is if you want to see, I want Joe, so like J-O-E. So consider if you want to enter a name with 3 characters, you need to choose from the ask letter. This is also our GUI UI, but is this our acceptable UI? I hope it's not. And also we can use for to create a list of letters and append them each letter to a list and showing in this the number 5. So let's use this. So modify number 4. So we are using the too many these similar lines. So remember is whenever you have our similar the lines of code is try to consider the loop. So here is we have making our name letters equal to our empty list and then we can make a for the count in range. Let's create 10 combos. So we delete the last 2. We only need 1 combo. So a letter. So I create 1 and then make that the loop 10 times. But every time is when we have our a letter created, we will make that letters, and here is the count. Append a dot underscore letter. So using this, every time this will be append and add this a letter combo, and this combo is just aligned to the left and with this display next to each other. So what you will do is now you have 10 combos. Every combo you can now choose as the character. So that, but again, if you have 10 character name, you choose from like this way. Maybe some is space and was. So if these are acceptable UI, so I hope you also see it's not yet. So that is number 5 for those widget. You can either use the strobe bar, the slider to input dates, but that is too much complexity. You can use this combo to enter name, but compared to just a simple text box, this is are not acceptable. And the next topic we are talking about unnecessary pop-up. So this pop-up is kind of the method within just the app. So let's show you is how to create our pop-up 6. So from GUI 0 import app, we don't need any thing. It's app is the instance of app. So title equal to pointless pop-ups. So that means this pop-up is not usable. So display. So first, let's ensure our window is coming. Then this we have this info pop-up. So application started. Well done, you started the application. So this notification actually is no use. But when you open the app, it's a pop-up. This is information. So. But this okay, then you back to your main window. But is this have any usage? Nothing. So and then this we can also add our push button. So so we create a button. Is equal to push button. With that is you need to also load push button. Then we have this is the app command equal to are you sure? And this are you sure is our function. So from this is if app dot yes no. So here is another the button the window. So if you come to here, go to the widget app. So you can come to here widget app. Then you can move down to the method. So this method you can have our info. So we try this info. So with the title, with the text, and also moving further is a yes no. Yes no is a title and text. So display a pop-up box with the yes or no option. So this yes no option is by default there, but we need to give our certain text. So if app dot yes no, so we gave our confirmation. That is the title. And then are you sure? So that is the text. And with that is we gave our this app. So info. Thanks as the title and the button pressed. And then else app info. OK. Canceling. So now we have a button with this button. Well done. So this is a useless information window, and this is our push button. If you push that, are you sure? So this one is also our useless yes no, and if I put no, then it's canceling. It's another useless information. If I push yes, it's one more button per press. It's one more useless notification. So you have our way to display quite nice pop-up windows, but you need to make sure those pop-up windows either you use that to really confirm something from user, or you ask a user to give you some choices, yes, no. So or make some notification to user with the meaningful message, but without any meanings. That is worst UI or GUI. So we put these 6 samples here, and if you scroll down to go to here, you will see here is the 5 those GUI and also 5 or 6. So it's also the source code, and we will put that into the GitHub. I hope the key thing is you follow my demo is to see how those worst GUI code was generated, which either is not readable or not usable or not informative. So all of them are the key scenario that you are creating some the bad UI. So I hope it's through this chapter 5 you got some meanings and understanding, and then this from next chapter is we will move to our real the nice game TikTok. So we will create that, and that you can see with our nice UI layout design is we can really use the GUI 0 to develop some the beautiful program. So see you in the next chapter. Bye for now.